After you die, do you want to go to heaven or hell?
To be frank, for me, the heaven and hell is here. It's up to us.
You believe it to be from God?
No, I feel I am God.
I'm talking about my definition of God. Based on this definition, can you call yourself God?
If you wish, you can.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
I'm not talking about the God which you're talking about.
That's what Hinduism says. Aham Brahmasmi.
You will also get Jannah by accepting Islam.
Those of them who want to go to heaven can go today. Why are they postponing? If it's such a great place, I don't see why you should postpone it, isn't it so? We have come here to live. There is no other damn purpose. If anybody says there is a better place than this earth, it is a crime.
Why do different human beings want to do family planning?
I'm thinking of instituting an award for all those young women who are healthy, who are capable of having a child, but choose not to have one. Whether you realize this today or not, you think the problem is parking, you think the problem is garbage, you think the problem is healthcare. No, the problem is population.
The increase in the major world religion in a span of 50 years. And it said that number one religion to grow maximum was Islam, 235%.
I want you to just imagine another 50% rise in the world's population, you can imagine what all problems you will face. We are ensuring that our children cannot live well on this planet by producing more children.
If you want to enjoy life, the best is marry early, have children early, so that you can retire early.
Just about 50 years ago, an average time when the first child happened to a young woman in this country was somewhere around 16 or 17 years of age. It's moved to about 24 right now, but we need to push this to 35.
Government of US, Canada, Australia, they're encouraging population. Why is the government of India discouraging?
If we do not consciously contain our population, nature will do it to us in a very cruel way. You want to wait for that day? You can.
Now once a person dies, his test is over.
Have you ever died? Did you die and come back? I'm committed that before I go, I'll destroy all the heavens. Is it okay? This is the time to turn this world into a paradise. Not go to paradise, to turn this world into a paradise.
I do accept all the religions, all the good things every religion is saying.
My question to you, then why don't you accept Islam?
It is not a question of accepting Islam. For the matter of fact, I do accept all the religions, all the good things every religion is saying.
Brother, you say you believe in all the good things in all the religions, that means there are some bad things in some religions, correct?
You didn't have to cut me off.
What do you think is bad in Islam?
Maybe in practice people have…
No, in Islam, don't talk about Muslim. Muslim may be bad, I'm not talking about Muslims.
To be very
now
frank.
you told me very frankly, you take good things of all the religions. You also said you know there are bad things in other religions. And you also said you don't know of anything bad in Islam. Suppose I give you 2 glasses of water. One is pure water, other water, pure water, and 1 drop of urine. So which water will you drink?
मेरा मूत्र पी लो।
So which water will you drink?
Good water, of course.
Good, pure water. So this is a pure religion. Islam is free. If you agree it's the best, you have to accept it. Or maybe it's a hypocrisy. See, if I agree it's the best, I have to accept it. It's illogical. It's illogical not to accept it. If you think there's something bad, I will clarify your misconception now. Therefore, I say if someone proves to me any religion better than Islam, I will accept it. If you are logical, you have to agree the most logical religion. Unless you consider yourself to be illogical, brother. You know the most popular Hindu speaker is Shri Ravi Shankar. Have you heard of him?
I'm a big fan of him, in fact.
You are a fan of him, mashallah. He agreed with the Quran. I can tell you that inshallah, if you accept Islam, all your previous sins will be forgiven, 100%. So today if you accept Islam, if suppose you die today, I can tell for sure, you will go to Jannah.
There's no such thing as death. There's just life, life and life, moving from one dimension to another.
So only when people are ignorant and their vision of life and their perception of life is very limited to physical nature of the existence, then they will think of life and death. Otherwise, there's just life and life.
The life process, you didn't just pop out like pop and fell here like a baby. Slowly you evolved in the mother's womb, isn't it? Life slowly infused itself into the flesh, and what is your mother's flesh slowly became you. So even when you die, you will see up to 11 to 14 days, fingernails will grow, facial hair will grow. The prana doesn't leave the system immediately. You're dead for practical purposes. For the world, you are dead. For yourself, you are not fully dead. That will take 11 to 14 days. That's the reason the karmas and kriyas are done the way it is done.
Pratijanma prabhadyante teshamapi param punah.
When you burn the body, it's just instantly out, everything is finished. You must go to Manikarnik Ghat and see. On an average in Kashi, every day about 40 to 50 bodies are burnt. Just sit there for 3 days. If you sit in sadhana there for just for 3 days, you will see what a difference it will make. Simply because this energy is being forcefully ejected from the bodies. It is almost like human sacrifice, because the energy is being forcefully thrown out and there's a phenomenal amount of energy, and if you know how to use it, this is the reason why all the certain types of yogis are doing sadhana, including Shiva himself, always doing sadhana in the cremation ground, because without harming any life, you still can make use of life. And especially when fire is there, the element fire creates a certain aura or a certain sense of akash around it always. Akash is significant for human perception. Only where there is akash, a strong presence of akash, one's ability to perceive is enhanced. So here both are happening, and there is fire. Together, it is a very conducive atmosphere for one who wants to know, for one who wants to heighten his own energies.